be a better place for these. That can go in the garbage. Good morning. Let's move you over. Ah, that's better. Good morning, everybody. It's Mama. So, there's a question that I know you're all going to want to be asking. Can you see Scrappy? I see Scrappy laying on the bed. On the messy, messy bed. So I've got a pile of things right here. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Things that need to be taken care of. For sure. My bins are all in the wrong place, but that's okay. I'll get to it. This room is finally starting to come together, guys. Finally starting to come together. You know what I did? I wised up. I make my whole pot of coffee, and then I use a little bit less coffee, and then I put 2 cappuccino cake Keurig pods in there, and it tastes like I've got creamer in my coffee every cup. Hi, Jennifer. So, Jennifer, if you're wondering how I am, I'm doing okay. Yesterday was hard, was very, very hard, but I have comfort in knowing that it was the right thing to do. If you even know what I'm talking about. And I got so many hundreds of messages yesterday. Jen, do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what happened yesterday, Jen? And it's okay if you don't. Okay, you do. Were you one of my hundreds of messages? Did you leave me a message, honey? I'm so sorry that I even have to ask, did you leave me a message? That seems so rude and impolite. But because I did the video yesterday, oh, it's okay. I'm not talking about messages on YouTube. But thank you for loving Jennifer. I really appreciate your love. Oh, thank you. Your praying worked because we got through it. Thank you for your prayer because we got through it. The fact that you cared enough to pray is what's going to make me cry. Thank you, honey. What are you apologizing for? You have nothing to apologize for. Except being a good friend. Well, this room is such a mess that I'm just trying to organize it. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to organize this room so that I can work and be productive. Because right now I can't do anything on eBay. For the last 5 or 6 days, my eBay account keeps getting hacked. I appreciate that. Yeah, my eBay every day. I call eBay and get my account unhacked. And then whoever this is, her name Teresa Lanyard in Kalamazoo, Michigan, keeps fucking with my eBay account every damn day. Every damn day she tries to sign into my eBay account. And I don't know, for some reason now I get it unblocked so I can list. I can't list, I can't buy anything. I can't do anything. Absolutely nothing. I can't bid on anything. Selling on eBay is not hard because I've been doing it for 19 years. So, no, to me, selling on eBay is not hard. And ever since the mobile app was updated last time, it's so much easier. Now, when you first start, it can be hard. Excuse me. I guess it is 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. It used to be hard when you used to have to start from scratch all the time, but it's not so hard now. And when you've been doing it for so long, it's not difficult at all. I don't understand. I don't know how she's getting the information. What did I just do? I don't know how she's getting my information. I don't know how she keeps messing with it. I don't know. But whatever she's doing, she's good at it because it keeps working. Hi, Deb. Oh, no. I'm glad you didn't call me last night. Yeah, I wanted to be left alone. So thank you for, appreciating my privacy. Nobody called me last night. I got a lot of messages. I got probably over 200 messages. So I had to just stop looking at my phone because I got hundreds, at least a couple hundred messages. And that made me feel good. That made me feel loved. Not on YouTube, not YouTube messages, but Instagram messages, text messages, Facebook Messenger messages. So that was nice. You did? I haven't checked my email. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate that. There was so much going on yesterday. I didn't have a chance to check. I pulled these bins out yesterday and I put them back in the wrong order. I put them back in the wrong order. I have a picture of my granddaughter on the wall now. I need a new puffer. It says it's still got 20 puffs. Yeah, I know. It means I'm loved. I know. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. That puffer's not working very good. Did you see that? Did you see that action, guys, though? Did you? Did you? Shh. No, I can't do it. Did you see that? Uh-huh. Hi, Rick Berry. Well, those weren't full puffs. That's the thing. They weren't full puffs. They were like little... They weren't like... They were... Those weren't full puffs. It's time to put the jewelry on, folks. I've got Buggy's cuff all ready for her. Yeah, I think I'll leave this one off. You know, I always wanted jewelry. I always loved jewelry. I always wanted lots of jewelry, right? But I just never, could afford it. I can wear copper with my black, can I? Yes, I can. See, thank you. My genuine amethyst that I thought was glass and is genuine. My necklace from Picky Chick. These are the daily ones that I wear. I'll either wear this one from Picky Chick or I'll wear my one from Crystal. Got my Alex and Ani bracelets in here, which I'm not going to wear today. And let's pick our rings. Yeah, I know. I have to switch my chat to right here, so I'm going to wear my dad's class ring today. I don't necessarily want to wear a wedding ring today. I don't have to. I'm not going anywhere. Kind of want to wear this mood ring, but I guess I can wear it there. And I'll wear this mood ring. Maybe I'll wear them together. I really need to bend this out. Oh, you are? Oh. One of those guys? What are you talking about? Oh. Yeah, Deb. Live for yourself, baby. Live for yourself. My husband has a hard time accepting that. A really hard time accepting when I'm so independent. And I just don't know what to tell him other than, I don't know what to tell you. That's pretty much it. I don't know what to say. Most days he's fine. And you know what, guys? You can wear gold and silver together. Nothing wrong with wearing gold and silver together. The more rings I can get on my fingers, the better I feel. Isn't that just ridiculous? Look at the kitty coming in the room. Look at the kitty coming in the room. Check it. Check the kitty. Kitty, kitty. Hi, kitty. Kitty, kitty. What? Come here. Hi. The squeaky chair scared him. He's a very jumpy kitty. Very jumpy kitty. I'm going to wear a lot of rings today because rings make me happy. I am definitely a ring junkie. This one's too big. It's not going to fit anywhere. It's going to have to stay in here. I'm definitely a ring junkie. I mean, a normal person would wear 2 rings. One here, one here. But ever since I started wearing, I really like this bracelet right here. It's got the safety chain on it. I got this out of the Autumn Grace jar. I like a middle finger ring because I could barely find rings to fit this finger. Hello, Mary Pelletier. How are you, my love? I need to do something, Mary Pelletier. Type something, Mary Pelletier. What color are you, Mary? No, I'm waking up. Did you, Jen? I'm sorry. Mary Pelletier, you're blue. You're blue. Woo! You've proven yourself. You've proven yourself. She's proven herself to be worthy. Hi, Misha. Good morning, good morning. Hello, and how are you? Good morning to you. That didn't sound too bad. Usually I don't think I sound that well. But the to you sounded good. So I got this big stack of papers I'm working on, guys. Who's a wacko troll? Yeah, you are. I gotta find the pullout chat. Everybody, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Everybody. Anybody know how to pull out the chat? Do the pull-out chat? Do the pull-out chat stuffle? There, found it. Now I can see you over here. Yes. Don't have to go. Yep, there's 6 peeps in here, but there's no. Hi, Alice. Good morning to Alice. Hello and how are you? Good morning to Alice. Woo. I love my Alice. She's sweet and fine as can be. I love my Alice. She bought this camera for me. She did. For any of you who don't know, yes, I'm going to wipe this on my shirt. Why? Because it's Conor McGregor. And I'm upset with Conor McGregor right now. You want to know why I'm upset with Conor McGregor? We'll see if anybody cares. Yeah, Alice bought me this camera a long time ago. She's responsible for my auctions. I would never have started doing jewelry auctions if it weren't for Alice. Why did she buy it for me? You'd have to ask her, Jennifer. It just showed up in the mail one day. It just showed up in the mail one day. There was a need because I didn't have a webcam, and the only webcam I had was on my laptop. That hurts my fingers to do that. So maybe I have too many rings on. Tommy and I were talking about it. Oh, thank you. Love what you do, baby. Oh, Conor McGregor. Well, because I feel like... Anyway, okay, hang on. Squirrel. There was... Tommy and I were talking because the only webcam I had was on my laptop. And it wasn't a very good one. And so... we were talking about his new webcam. And I was like, dude, get me one, okay? And he goes, okay, I'll watch for one for you. And I said, well, what kind did you get? And he said what kind he got. And Alice was listening, and she wrote down the information. And probably about, I don't know, maybe a week later, a couple weeks later, I get this box in the mail. And mind you, at this time, I had been getting friend mail, or what I like to call love mail, for a little while now. Okay. So it wasn't uncommon for me to get love mail. However, I didn't know who it was from. I opened it up and I saw this webcam, and I said to Tom, I said, you ordered me a webcam. He goes, no, I didn't. And he looked at it. He goes, those are expensive, aren't they? Why did you order that? And I said, I didn't order it. He goes, well, who ordered it then? I said, I don't know, Tom. Somebody sent it to me. And he goes, yeah, right. And he still did not believe that people would send me things. I mean, I'm not asking for things, but people would send little things in the mail. He just kept thinking I was ordering stuff. And I said, no, I'm serious. And then I got on the phone and I called Tommy. And I said, Tommy, did you order me this webcam? And he's like, no, I didn't order you the webcam. I said, are you fucking serious? Excuse me. I said, are you serious? Because, well, that's what I said to him. I said, because I just got a webcam in the mail. And he's like, what model? And I told him. He's like, call Destiny and ask her. So I called Destiny. She was upstairs. He was downstairs. And she's like, no, Mom, I didn't buy you a webcam. And I was like, damn, because Tommy was supposed to be looking for one for me. And I thought maybe he found one. And I said, but this is brand new from Amazon. And she's like, no, I didn't buy you one. And I couldn't tell, right? So I'm looking through, and there's this little tiny piece of paper under the cardboard flap, right, that you always get with your Amazon orders and stuff. Boy, that's a big chunk of amethyst. Anyway, On this piece of paper on the very bottom, it says something like, I mean, it's on the wall. I could pull it down and look. But I hope this helps you. Love, Alice. And I was like, what? So what did I do, Alice? What's the first thing I did when I found out that you had sent me that? What did I do? Tell everybody, what did I do? Well, a return address wouldn't have done anything for me because I didn't know where Alice lived. I called you. Yep. As soon as I knew who it was, I called you. I'm like, Alice, what did you do? And I was crying. I don't think I was crying when I called you, but I eventually started crying, didn't I? It's my dad's class ring. It's my dad's class ring. My dad died in 2009. That's his class ring. I've got my mom's class ring too. Yeah, I live in Michigan, Mary. Kalamazoo, Michigan. My dad's Kalamazoo, Michigan. Well, Alice wasn't a good friend at the time. That's the thing. She's a good friend now. Now we know each other really well. But then she just proceeded to say all these nice things to me and all these nice things about me and made me feel like I was worthy of something. And Mary, how did I not know you lived in Grand Rapids? Do you want me to come over, Mary? I can very easily come over one day. Hell, I could come over today. Why not now? Why can't I come over this minute? We'll go to the bins. Oh, you're in California. Okay. Good reason. I have to get this room in order anyway. I had no idea that you were in Grand Rapids. You probably told me that before. I go to the bins in Grand Rapids. In fact, oh, wait a minute. Mary, was it you that I talked to about taking my car into the shop and then you picking me up? And then we go to the bins and mess around all day and then you take me back to get my car? Was that you I was talking to about that? Okay. Okay. That I knew you lived in Grand Rapids. I just freaking forgot who I was talking to about that. Yeah, we're going to have to do that. Aww. Thank you so much, honey. I've had an airbag recall in my car for about 5 years now. On your scooter? You don't drive a car? Sure, Deb. Wait a minute, Mary. Are you messing with me or no? My Amazon package was delivered. It's in my mailbox. Oh. So can you pick me up in a car? Hey, guys. Should I go out to the mailbox and get my new acid testing kit? What song am I tapping? Ready? Can you tell? Okay, how about this song? Good morning, hello, and how are you? Good morning to you. Nobody wants me to go out to the mailbox and get my testing kit. I thought we'd test some jewelry today. I got too much paperwork in front of me anyway. So, thanks for all the love, you guys. I appreciate it. I really, 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 really appreciate it. All the love. I'm going to be right back. Hang on. Scrappy, go outside. Let's go outside, buddy. Want to go potty? Oh. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. 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 I'm the only one left now. Say hi. Let's go out to the mailbox. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a boy. Woohoo! Come on. Come on, Scrappy. Come on, it came, it came, it came. Come on, it came. Come on. Woohoo! Hi, Debbie. Alice. I'm doing good. Well, thank you for your worry. Acid. Oh. So here's my acid testing kit. And the neutralizer. I got some neutralizer, but you don't get very much. I want to take my rings off if I'm going to be testing. Ooh, this cheapo silver tone ring is turning copper. I'm liking that. So we put the dog bed, I don't know if you can see, right at the end of the hallway. So it's in between the bedroom and in between here. And he likes to lay on it there. Rocky never did, but Rocky would be wherever I was. But just laying on the floor behind me. But he actually likes to lay on that. And when it's at the end of the hallway like that, it's right in between the bedrooms, so I could be laying on the bed. Well, if I'm laying on the bed, he's laying on the bed. But if I'm in there folding laundry or whatever and he can't be on the bed, then he'll lay right there. If I'm in here, he'll lay right there, so it's great. He doesn't get under my feet. So $9.80. And I got 2 bottles of the silver acid testing and 1 little bottle of the neutralizer, which is supposed to clean your stone. However, look what I got. Look what Mama got in the mail. I bet you're wondering what I got in the mail. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna open it up. It up. Where's my testing kit right now? I don't know where it is. I'm gonna get it out right now. We're gonna show it, yeah. Where'd my chat go? Where'd my chat go? Oh my God, I don't know where my chat went. Oh, these? Yeah, I have several pairs of these. Look. So here's my testing kit. You've all seen my testing kit, right? This little cardboard box that I put duct tape on so it would look prettier. So here is your average testing block, right? 2x2. This is what everybody uses. Guess what? So I don't get a receipt, huh? This is my new testing block. 3x6. I think I paid $10 for it. Oh, it's got a rubber back. New testing kit. Now this has got 2 sides. Old testing kit. So now I won't use nearly as much acid cleaning. Can you see the difference, you guys? Old testing kit, and even if you doubled it, I still have so much more room. This is way too cold to test right now. And it's got a rubber back, so it's not going to, you don't have to hold it with one hand and scratch and all that and get, that's how you get, a lot of times that's how you get acid on your fingers. So, yes. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I need to get a bigger tackle box for my testing kit. I'm going to need to use my pink one so everything will fit. Do you guys think that I can rhyme words real easy? Well, I can't, it is a chore, but it's not a bore. It's a chore to rhyme words all the time. When you sing non-stop all the time, I don't know where my box is because my room's a mess and my husband's bitching me out all day because of the mess. Good morning, good morning. Oh, we're gonna try, huh, kitty? We're gonna try today, huh? Yes, we are. We're gonna try today. Where's my pink box, huh? Where's my pink box? Where's my pink box, buddy? Oh, where is it? Oh, there's Mommy's laundry. Where's my pink box? I don't know where my pink box is. Oh, my pink box! I can't find my pink box. Did you guys see what I did to my chair? Figured this room was way too small for a chair that had arms and a back. So I made it into a big butt doctor's chair. And I like it. I like it a lot. You trimmed your devil? What's a devil? Yeah, guys, Misha has a Stan Lee. Misha Renee. Misha, I still think the last time you called me, you were drunk. Or you'd been toking too long. Oh, Misha, I'm so sorry. Ronnie, I didn't even say hi. I'm sorry. I was out getting the mail. I love you too, Ronnie. Ronnie, come back. Ronnie, come back. Cornbread! Cornbread! Ronnie is really cornbread from the auctions. Devil is your dog. Hi, Tanya. Ronnie, aren't you cornbread? Ronnie! Aren't you cornbread? Jeannie. Oh, Jeannie. Yes, Jeannie. It's hard to keep these aliases straight. Ronnie is Jeannie. Why can't she just be Jeannie? Jeez. You know what, Deb? How's Foo doing? Your little red beta. Who's so cute? He's so cute. Misha, were you aware that I have a 60-gallon fish pond in the corner of my living room? And the 4 goldfish that we inherited when we took over my husband's childhood home, do you realize they were in their 30s? My mother-in-law got them in 1985 or 1987. But they're all gone now. We've been in this house for 7 years. Since 2012, June of 2012. Well, we took ownership June 2012. So we've been in this house for 7 years. And we just lost the last fish 3 months ago. And we lost the first fish 2 years in, the second fish 3 years in, the third fish 5 years in, and then we just lost the last one. Uh-oh, I hope there's not an echo. Maybe because I'm clearing out this room. But the fish tank is empty now. It's drained. Good. Where do you work, Jeannie? I don't want to make you late or nothing. Do you live with Autumn or with damn aliases? Do you live with Martha? And who's the naked guy always walking by? Is that your husband or is that Martha's husband? Or brother or what? No, I did not go fishing in my living room, but they were 8-9 inches long. They were really, really big. Well, I guess I should file my receipt. Oh, the instructions for my box cutter that I really didn't need. Hey, remember when the wrestlers used to do this? What's that supposed to mean? I think Randy Savage used to do that. Ow. What's that supposed to mean? Were they psyching themselves up? It's a good thing this has a safety chain on it because it popped open. Wait a minute. Your brother, the big one, the little one is your fiance. He don't come out much when we're on. My brother does. So your brother's the one walking around half naked all the time. And I say, naked man, that's your brother. What's his name? What's your brother's name? Next time I see him walking around naked, I'm going to yell at him, put some damn clothes on. Did you guys get your Google Hangouts figured out? Did you guys get your Google Hangouts figured out so I could come on? Oh, that means elbow ready? Oh. I guess that doesn't hurt much when you're slapping your elbow. Ah, intimidating. Well, whatever. I guess I got it to fit in there, so all is good. I don't need my red box now. Look, it popped open again. How do I make this fit better? I don't know. Well, guys, I have to go through all of this paperwork, and I just thought, what the hey, let's do it together. But, boy, I am having trouble. I wonder if I can make this bigger. Who knows how to make the words bigger? Like all the words on my computer bigger. You went on Google Hangouts yesterday. Did you bring somebody into your chat? Get a hold of me, Jeannie. Call me when you get home. And, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm letting them grow out Sasquatch style. Thank you so much. Even in mourning, I can be a dummy. Oh, these papers. Okay. It says retain this form for your records. Oh. I guess I have to read these. You know when you get a letter that says you didn't return the paperwork that we sent you, and then you find the paperwork, but it says retain for your records, so you just retain it for your records, but then there's forms in there for you to fill out, but you didn't know because it just said retain for your records? Yeah. Something like that. Mm-hmm. I'm too sexy for my eyebrows. Too sexy for my eyebrows. Too sexy. Yeah. I'm too sexy for my eyebrows. Too sexy for my eyebrows. I'm too sexy for my eyebrows. Yeah. I'm too sexy. Okay. I'm going to do something here. Because I was talking to somebody the other day, my cousin actually, and she was talking about, Kelly, sit down and figure out how much your bills would be if something happened to Tom. And I was like, why? I don't want to do that. She says, no, just sit down and figure out how much your bills will be. Oh, honey. Oh, baby. You know what? I got more messages from people saying that they had to hang up the viewing on that because they were crying. And I did not mean to make anybody cry. I'm so sorry if I made you guys cry. But you guys have all been so loving. And I've got nothing but love and hugs and kisses from you guys. And I just had to just share it with you. You know what I mean? So, yes, it's as important for the people that love and care about you to be able to say goodbye. And that includes animals. And you all have loved and cared about Rocky and sent me, you know what I mean? When I say hundreds of messages, you guys, I mean over 200. Okay. What's my eyebrows look like? They just look full. But thank you, Misha. Hundreds is over 200. I mean, I have just under 700 followers on YouTube. I need to get to 1,000 badly. I need to get to 1,000. However, and then of course I have my Facebook, which is not very big because it's just my personal one. But, and then I have people that I'm very, very close to. Hi, Jen. I'm glad you're back. But, yeah. So anyway, I got a lot of messages, but they meant a lot. So So here's a list of my bills, or my husband does the bills now. I paid the bills for 33 years, and he's been paying bills for a year now. So, I mean, like writing the checks, making sure they get paid. We've both made money to pay the bills. Okay. So something. And I had to live by myself. How much would the bills be? I think that would go up. I mean, we've got life insurance and everything, and I could always sell the house and that'll give me some money, but that's not going to last me my whole life. I'm just going to figure this really quick, you guys. Okay. Okay. Well, that sucks ass. All right. Just to make ends meet. And this is like pushing it like high as to what our bills would need to be. Because some things like I wouldn't be paying his life insurance anymore. Like if we were to separate or something, where she was talking about if he passed away, because her husband passed away. So that's why she was concerned. I need to make $55 a day. So really, $70 a day with taxes and everything in order to make ends meet with mortgage, car insurance, credit card bills, things like that, Consumers Power. I mean, we owe our vet bill. We have a vet credit card, and that's in the thousands. Love you too. You have a good day. You're going to try and get on around 8 tonight? Okay. Yep. I know, Mary. Hey, Derek. So, I mean, in that's making 55 a day or 70 a day with taxes. That's just scraping by. And you know what? I overshot things, I mean, I could scrimp and whatnot, but you always have to have a mortgage. You've got to have State Farm because you have to have homeowners insurance And then I have life insurance through State Farm. I have a policy. My husband's got 2 policies. I have a policy through State Farm. Each of my kids has a policy through State Farm. Belle has a policy through State Farm. So I'd be paying $100 homeowners insurance. Property taxes are in our mortgage because we took out a loan to pay off a bunch of debt and stuff. So property taxes are into our mortgage. Derek, that was quite an auction you had last night. You guys, you've seen, if you ever go to the auctions, you have seen Chicago Man Hustle, I think is his name. Is that his name, Derek? Chicago Man Hustle? He bought me. He bid up. I bought a carafe from Todd to keep in here, right? So I can keep the coffee pot out in the kitchen. He bought for me because a lot of steam comes up and everything, and then it gets on my jewelry, and I don't want it getting on my jewelry. But I bought a carafe, right? A smaller one. And then Todd, the flippin' hustler, who was on Derek's auction, he auctioned off the blue carafe that he does his asthma pouring. So Kimmy has to go to the bathroom all the time. Anyway, I bid on that. And I was going to just have him keep it. Well, somebody else was bidding on it too. And they wanted him. It was Jennifer, who's part of the auction. She was bidding on it because she wanted Todd to keep it. I was bidding on it because I wanted Todd to keep it. Well, then Chicago Man Hustle started bidding on it for me to have. And then Adam's Exploits started bidding on it for Rebecca to have. Or Kimmy to have. Rebecca or Kimmy. I think it was Kimmy. For Kimmy to have. And those two went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And Chicago Man Hustle ended up winning it for $25. And I'm thinking, he spent $25. I can't give it to Todd now because that would be disrespectful to Greg, Chicago Man Hustle. And he's one of my clients. He buys jewelry from me. And so now I got to take it because, and then Todd's got a brown one. He has one just like it that's brown. So it's not like he's without. And I'll take really good care of the blue one. I'll take really good care of it. So depending on how much those each hold, I may end up using the blue one or whatever. I don't know. You saw it, Alice? And I was just like, at first I was like, nice, Greg, because he was bidding it up. And then I read the notes and I was like, no, he's bidding it up for me. So I have to keep it now. Yeah, plus the jewelry jar. Yep. Greg got the jewelry jar for $70. You better throw some 925 in there or something. You don't even have a tester. But you need to be making sure he gets $70 worth out of that jar, Derek. You and I might need to go in together, and I might have to send you real quick priority mail some shit to put in that jar so it's worth it. Because you said he's not getting the jar, he's just getting the jewelry. So maybe we'll do a Google Hangout and we'll look at what's in there. And if, I'll send you some pieces to throw in there. Who is beautiful? I want to make sure he gets his money's worth. And I know he really likes bangles. I've got some beautiful bangles. I've got some really beautiful bangles that I've gotten. So we can always throw bangles in. He loves bangles. You talking about Todd? I'll show you those bangles. I got them in a bag. They came in a bag. What did I do with them? Anyway, we'll get it. to make sure that he gets some good stuff in there, just in case, because you don't know what you're looking at, and it's already bought. So all right, so kind of glad that my yeah, my sinuses are all messed up because I was crying yesterday. You guys, I handled Rocky's being put down. Oh, there's Wade's address. Wade Ventures address. I handled him being put down really, really well. And of course I cried in the moment, but it's funny because I mean it's not funny, but when the act is over and I immediately go into, like, he had vomited a little bit. I immediately, goldfish. What'd you say? What'd you say during the auction? Yeah, they were goldfish. Debbie's on pause. She's just now watching about all the goldfish and everything. Hi, Debbie, 20 minutes later. Hi, Debbie, 20 minutes later. What'd you say at the auction? That you don't know jewelry? Yeah, I thought that was pretty stupid. What you could have said to cover your ass is, but I've got mama. I don't know anything about jewelry, but it's still sold. Not that I know a lot about jewelry. I'm learning. I'm learning about it. Debbie, I'm not seeing her chat. It'll come back. She's behind. Bless her heart. Should we just sit like this until she catches up? And then until we see, she says, she's frozen. Or if I go like this, she'll say, she's buffering. She's buffering. I crack myself up. Hi, Barb. How are you doing, honey? Look what I got in the mail. I went out to the mailbox and got it. It's 2 more 925 acid testers and a neutralizer. Have you ever used a neutralizer on your stone? And look at my new stone. Look at my new stone, Barbie. Here's the regular stone. And here's my new stone. Regular stone, new stone. I'm doing okay. Thanks, Barb. I'm doing okay. It's been hard. It's been rough, but I'm doing okay. Thank you, honey. I'm doing okay. I was just telling everybody, you know, I did better than I thought I would do. But as soon as the act was over and he was gone and I cried and my husband, well, my husband was emotional. And I immediately went into vet tech mode. And I cleaned the vomit from his mouth. tucked his tongue back in his mouth, and, went down with some Kleenex. He was dribbling some urine. So I with Precious, on the way home, she leaked urine all on me the entire way home. And I was covered. I mean, it had to have been at least 2 cups of urine. I don't know how the dog was holding it. Especially when she didn't even have function of her, her bladder. But maybe she did. So I put pressure on his bladder and emptied his bladder just as much as I could, which I did get quite a bit out. And then when you put an animal to sleep, yeah, it's a nice big stone. When you put an animal to sleep, a lot of times they'll defecate. And he had used the bathroom before, so I didn't expect him to, but he did a little bit. And so I cleaned that up, and I actually, to prevent it from coming out and making a huge mess, because when we put Lizzie down, she didn't defecate, but on the way home, she got very, very messy. And then when we unwrapped her to say goodbye to her and re-swaddle her, there was, poop and stuff on the blanket. And so, I took care of that and excised some more that he had. You don't have to go in and get anything. You can manipulate things from the outside of the body to come out. So, not to get too graphic and gross with you guys, but I took care of that. I emptied his bladder, cleaned up his vomit and everything. I packed him pretty good. So in case I missed anything, I didn't put anything in his body. We have certain blankets that we bury our animals in. So, I swaddled him in the blanket, wrapped him just like a burrito, and, head up, and held him and, shook him, like this, and like he was a baby. And I'll never forget, I can't remember what animal it was. We had I think I was by myself, actually. Long time ago, by myself, when I had to put one of our dogs down. Was a sick puppy, and it was not that old. And I wrapped it in a blanket, and I was at a stoplight, and I was, crying, and a cop pulled up next to me and looked at me because, like, maybe I had a baby. And then I unwrapped it and showed him it was a dog, wrapped it back up, and he's like, okay. Because, he thought maybe it was a baby or whatever, but they are my babies. But we got home, and this is important for you to know because I tell you everything else. We got home. My husband had already dug a nice, deep, almost perfect rectangle, like he always does, hole. And it was a little bit slanted like this. In the head, I want the head closest to the fence. So I asked him, I said, could you please dig this side down farther so that he's sitting in there even? And he did it, no questions asked. This is when, I say that, my husband, I have a great husband when it comes to, a lot of things and to certain things. And that was one. That's one thing that, he'll do without question. And then we unwrapped Rocky. And then I took my husband is sensitive. Good morning, LSP. This might be morbid for you, honey. So then I took I unwrapped the blanket, and I situated Rocky as if he were sleeping. And we had Scrappy outside with us because Scrappy has severe separation anxiety. Rocky had separation anxiety too, when he was a puppy. But he eventually outgrew his. When he was about 9 or 10 years old, he got rid of his separation anxiety. But Scrappy's 11, and he still has it. He cannot be left alone. And we don't know how he's going to do the first time he's left alone because, Rocky was his father, his biological father. So when we rescued Rocky and Lizzie, she was pregnant with 8 puppies. So Precious and Scrappy have never lived without Lizzie or Rocky. When Lizzie died, Precious and Scrappy and Rocky, then Precious died, and then it was Scrappy and Rocky, which they were always the close ones anyway. And now Rocky's dead, and it's just Scrappy. And, he immediately came over and started sniffing Rocky and whining. And then sniffing Rocky, and he'd walk away, and then, Scrappy. Scrappy is my other dog's name. He will die of a broken heart. I don't know. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that. Well, I try and look into the camera, so it looks like I'm looking at you guys. I'm trying to look at you guys. It is Scrappy. Scrappy Doo. SCRAPPYDOO. Scrappy Doo. No, we're not getting any more dogs. No more. My husband thinks he's taking the cat to the pound. If he takes the cat to the pound, the husband's going to the pound. He has a kitty that he can love up on if he gives the kitty a chance. Well, the kitty used to pick on him, which is why his name is Scrappy, because he always got picked on, but now he's kind of not Scrappy. But he kept sniffing Rocky, and then, kind of like sniffing, nudging, walking away, whining, coming back, sniffing him some more, walking away, whining, coming back, sniffing some more. And I just sat there, and my husband just stood there, and then he came back and he sniffed him all over. He sniffed him from head to toe, and literally from the top of his head to his butthole, and then he went back and sniffed his head again. Like really right in there, so where he was like moving his head, and then he walked away whining. Like, and then he walked back to the house. And it was important. I didn't do that with any of the other dogs, and I don't normally do that. But it depends on the dog. This dog needed to know. This dog needed to know where Rocky was. He needed to see Rocky. Well, he's almost blind, so he can't really see very well, just partially out of one eye. But he needed to smell that Rocky